got my first tattoo when I was 14. I got a tramp stamp on my back. I got it at a guy's house, which was actually called the House of Pain. I think he was trying to start his own tattoo business, so I got it sitting in his kitchen. I remember this perfectly, in this like dilapidated chair with kids and a dog running around me, and I've got this guy, tattooing a butterfly on my back, which, was an excellent choice. I think something about my generation, we're so hell-bent on expressing ourselves and expressing our individuality and making a stamp on the world. And I don't know why we've chosen to do that in the ways that we have. I think tattoos are just like any other way that we've decided to do it with, the way we dress and the music we listen to. We're so hell-bent on individualizing ourselves and expressing ourselves, and I think it's a lot more ego-driven, this generation. Adam Matthew Stokes was his name. He was a boyfriend of mine for about a year and a half. We had a really, really stressful, dramatic, up and down relationship. One of those, the kind that you shouldn't be in, but you can't live without the person. You can't live with them. You can't figure out how to make it work. By the time he died, we had decided to call it quits, but we were still, very much cared about each other. Virginia Poe is the portrait on my other arm, and there is a lot of meaning for a lot of different reasons in this one for me. When I was growing up, the poem that sticks out in my mind that my mom would recite to me was Annabel Lee by Edgar Allan Poe. His wife Virginia was the love of his life. They married when she was 14. She died fairly young when she was 27, and I don't think he ever really recuperated from that. I can't really relate to it sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't have as much meaning to me as it once did. I think a lot of people with tattoos can relate to that feeling. Is when you get something tattooed on you, you're very charged about it, and it really feels like it's something important to you, and as you get older and you change, that may change. What I really appreciate about her is how other people react to it, because I get asked pretty often, who is she, why? And people seem to take a really big interest in the story, and I've had so many people that have actually gone home and researched her and come back to me and said, yeah, you know what, that's really interesting. I went home and I researched Edgar Allan Poe and I researched her, and it's a really tragic story, and I have this new appreciation now for her and for him, or whatever the case may be, and that's what I really love about it, is I'm bringing something into people's lives that they had no interest in before, or maybe were unaware of, and enriching people's lives in the smallest way. But I think that's the greatest part about it, is the meaning it gives other people more so than myself.